Hi there, what's up? How you doing? Hope all well, hope all great. I'm Justin Kapani, the founder and CEO of I'm Decon Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. And firstly, cheers. Yeah, to a great cup of English coffee. This is me, Justin Kapani, the founder and CEO of I'm Decor Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. And it's a midweek. And two topics of discussions are really prevailing everywhere, especially in the circle or people I'm meeting. You go to a park, you go to a, um place of enjoyment, you go to a place with parents and stuff, or you just generally are meeting up or catching up with people at work, off work. People are only talking about the war and more about children's security and stuff when it comes to social media. I think the holidays are going to be starting very soon, so the concern for parents is how will children pass their time and all. Um, so the purpose is not to be sharing on time killing activities for your children. Children are very smart these days and they are such geeks and intelligent people and stuff. But certain rules have taken place looking at the way some of them have been functioning. And there was recently an article in the paper which is talking about how too much of exposure or spending too much of time on social media is actually affecting the brains of children, youth, elders, seniors, and it's actually leading or contributing to aging before time and a lot of stuff. I don't want to talk about the negative here, but I will share it later as an awareness point, maybe at the end of the video or something. But some countries have taken some good, extremely neutral steps where they've banned use of social media for children below 18. And that's a great initiative, I feel, because at various forums like PhD and at uh, with the Ministry of Broadcasting and Information and stuff at the Marwa Studio and other places. It's been a while since I've been there now for such talks and stuff. Decisions have been deliberated over a period of time as to what should be the rules. And then our honorable minister has also stepped in, and it seems that they are taking pretty good, proactive action and stuff. But the latest is the buzzing is social media has been banned in certain countries for excessive use and use. And these are countries like Brazil, China, I think Australia is recently joined in, Austria, Germany, Greece. India, as a matter of fact, Karnataka has become one of the places, and now they are deliberating whether they should keep, social media happening, because you do have, the term is predatory people or sick people who actually, follow you around and stuff. If they're doing it to women like me, say for example, if you met someone many years back and you don't even want to know them, they're following you around, they wear clothes similar to your colors and they are kind of following you and posting you around your time. God knows what shit they are up to. Such people are little crackpots in the head and stuff and all, as per me. And there have been times when I've also reported other people in cybercrime. The point is, Indonesia had understood this, and Indonesia has also kind of gotten into this league. Italy, Norway, Malaysia, Poland, Portugal, Spain. The US as well actually has started collecting personal data for children who are under 18 and 13, where they don't want children to be on social media without parental consent and stuff. The EU legislation is being kind of they're calling in for, a resolution. The EU legislation is calling for a resolution. Technical or technology industry has started kind of looking at platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Snapchat, and they want people or children to at least be 13 years to kind of join in. But now the rule is 18 years. And I was following on social media that certain children's parents have also been voicing, and they were called on to some TV debates in India where they were discussing and debating whether they should have social media for children in India, and parents had certain points like mine that you have prodigies and you have so much of learning and there's a lot of interesting stuff to kind of absorb from social media with artificial intelligence coming in, and how globalization and global trends are, kind of making things move faster with AI or even other graphical designing apps. Or, you take a look at the movie world, you take a look at reporting, you take a look at music, you take a look at films, you take a look at broadcasting, you take a look at most of it is touched by technology and stuff, so children make the best use of it many a times. And in our country we have young TEDx speakers and prodigy and stuff, so I really appreciate the point that these countries have taken a neutral stance. And I've also said that like, why don't you have a social media or a Facebook page only for children, where nobody else is allowed to join in and stuff, and extremely strict rules are put into place by the associated bodies, the government, the ministers, the ministries, and the leadership steps in as well and all that. And before these things go out of track, or they blow up to a proportion where people like Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg are pulled into drama and stuff, which is fair enough. They've they have to answer questions and stuff. But the point is, we would like to stop this for forthcoming generations. Not from a point of view where only children are being harassed and they are kind of attacked by predators and stuff like that, but a lot of other general people as well. Pictures are being shared, porn sites are being run, and you can just simply write anything and everything about anybody or the other. All that must stop. And if you've been given applications, and if you've been given creative and highly intelligent softwares or technology, and people are misusing it, it's not just the responsibility of innovators and geniuses or people who put them together. They're giving you something to use, but if people misuse it, then people who are misusing it also must be kind of brought to justice and stuff, right? That's the way my logical and practical mind functions. That today, if I innovate a product and I launch it online and stuff, and people misuse it, I can't just be the only one, held responsible for it. I would also voice it and say that, but people who are misusing it, or people who are causing damage to images, and they are kind of, mentally deranged people let loose online and stuff, and they are misusing our products, or they are kind of, tarnishing our image or harassing us online and stuff. We would like them to be brought to justice and stuff. And there's so many people from the Bollywood industry I've met. It's shocking, you meet these people, especially men and even women, they follow you around on social media. You don't want to know them. You've left them back. They just follow you. They post pictures related to you. If there's a memory related to you that's coming up, they get even more active or proactive. What's the point, So all this must stop. And there's this article which I would like to kind of give you a synopsis of, that says that evidence is proof today that social media is the cause of stress for a lot of people. And with the war and everything, people are getting badly pulled into dislike, hate, and they are forming strict opinions and all that. But the point is, what do you do? So first of all, no devices in your bedroom, because it has to create a healthy environment when you're going to sleep. And it shows that sleep hygiene is affected by you, because the phone has the highest impact on your brain when you're exposing yourself in the night or in your bedroom, because it's also got this minimum light exposure, whereas your brain is supposed to have a morning light or a daylight kind of a thingy. So what do people like me recommend? I say go for a phone-free walk, go for a phone-free talk, go for a phone-free date, go for a phone-free gym, go for a phone-free everything. And what's very important is to also have the right dietary support, because certain researches and trends say that they have an effect on your immunity, on your body, because they give you stress. They give you sleepless nights and stuff. So extremely important is to have diets also included, which promote your immunity and kind of keep your mind strong and your heart healthier and your body healthier. Because too much of watching stuff on war or killing or anything which is not healthy for you, any which ways is going to kill you very soon, right? So it's not just the phone; it's the quality of stuff you see. So extremely important is to sleep well, and it has this thing about the aging brain. Your brain ages faster if you spend too much of time on social media. And if you want to balance it, you have to get into mindfulness, you have to get into meditation, you have to get into the healthier stuff, play sports, challenge your mind, meet your friends, listen to some good music, watch some good movies, read some good books, follow quality, spend time with quality people as well. Because if you spend your time and energy on topics which are of consequence like these, you're going to actually exhaust your brain, and that's not a very healthy spot to be in and stuff. So I shall share this article because it says excessive screen time can actually be affecting you more than you even know, because it's actually leading you to aging. The young brain is getting aging faster, and is detrimental to the health of the community and stuff. So extremely important is to revise this whole thing, that if you have children at home and in your city or in your country, the rules have not become so strict and stuff, you start doing it yourself at home and all that. If you want to give a phone to someone, give a phone to a child which doesn't have access to social media. And I'm sure if they go to a park or if they're there, some children may have phones and stuff, but to my knowledge, a lot of children these days do not carry a phone. I mean, I go to a park almost every day, and I find children are normally playing cricket or basketball and stuff like that. And it depends on how the culture is of your family, of your country and stuff and all. So very important is to kind of create an awareness within a child by also sharing and showing them these kind of articles where they will understand that balance is the key for it. So love and luck and take care. Here's a cup of coffee and a toast on brown roasted homemade coffee, some international brand, I don't know which one. So have fun, enjoy yourself, and remember that technology is a mandate. It's only with the awareness that you know what could go wrong with you. But if you're in an office and you're using it the healthier way, and for looking at good content and creatively, and it's helping you kind of grow your information, getting you more evolved, more aware, it's also a good thing. Because at the end of it, learning is very important. And if you have learning happening, you have solutions happening, and then problems of a country can be solved, right? So love and luck and take care. I'm on jkapani@gmail.com, jastinkapani.im@gmail.com. I'm personally and professionally also on a computer many a times, and in my last 25 years, I think I've really used social media a lot, right from 2007 when my friend from college introduced me to it. I'm very active on social media, but you know, from my experience, it can play havoc with you because you have psychologically unstable, sick people around your city, around your world. You want to do nothing with them, but they don't get it. So, point is to kind of block them and just not interact with them and stuff, and report it if it continues again and again. Be empowered. Women, children, especially in today's world, we're all empowered. It's urbanization now, and we are heading on becoming a developed country. So get your acts together and get your voices and your action in place before you become a victim to any idiotic harassment and stuff. It's called harassment. And you actually have a legal right to kind of take such people to action, be it from Hollywood, be it from Bollywood, be it from whatever level. You can report it. So do that and take strict action so it could stop. So love and luck and take care and have fun and have a blast and enjoy your day. And I shall share the article. So we must voice this thing about having a neutral stance on social media, and maybe having a Facebook only for children, where these vultures and these predators are actually brought into action by the judiciary system of our country and stuff. Because it's like कहते हैं हैवानियत must stop. This craziness, this psychological sickness must stop. That's what I mean. Okay. So take care and have fun and have a blast. Bye bye. Cheers. Yeah. Have a great day.